Hi there, it's Kathleen Al coming live for your weekly Oracle guidance and channeled inspiration. Today is February 14th, so I want to say happy Valentine's Day to all of you lovely beings. I'm grateful to have you in my life, and I'm excited that I get to share this information with you today. The first thing, so today, the Oracle guidance, let's just go here. The Oracle guidance is the Priestess of Light by Sandra Taylor and Kimberly Weber. And I'll pick 3 cards that will create a story and provide additional information for you to be able to respond to your week versus react to your week, so you can have more information. And I channel an inspired message on a weekly basis for you to be able to share and assist you throughout your week. So today I am sharing the information that I received was let go of the need to control. So the need to control is a natural human response because when we want to control what's happening in our life, it's out of the need of being safe, to make sure that you're secure with your environment. It is a need to protect yourself. Good morning, Annette. Thanks for joining. It is about the need to control what might happen, what might occur. And so when we look to control our environment, we create more anxiety, we create depression, we create stress, we create chaos and turmoil, we create all kinds of things, and we create more work. So when we attempt to control what's happening in our life, we create more challenges for ourselves. And it takes a lot of energy to control everything that's happening. I want to just read something because I think it's really important that we understand why we want to control. And Anita Morjani wrote, I forget what the book was, but this is the quote she writes: "It is not your job to rescue people at your expense or convince them of what is possible if they don't believe you. Your only job is to empower yourself, to stay connected to your center and allow your presence to inspire others so they know what is possible in order to heal, if it's their fate to do so." So the point of that is that when we try to control, we think that we might know something more than someone else. We think that we might be able to help someone to get out of what they're experiencing. The fact is we have zero control over what anybody else does. The only thing that we have control over is our response to life. So when we try to control, we create more stress, and when we release control, we're in our bodies, we're in our heart, and we're able to live a fulfilled, joyous life. And so how you can release some of the need to control. Every time that you feel like you're anxious or depressed or irritated, step back and breathe. Breathe, focus, bring yourself back to the ground. One of the things you could do is just imagine that your feet have roots and they're going all the way down to the center of the roots. They're wrapping around the core of this crystal that's in the middle of the earth. And then it's coming back up through the roots. That light's coming back up through the roots into your body. And it helps you stay grounded. It helps you stay connected. And it helps you bring you back to this very moment and at this time. So it helps you release the need to control. It's just amazing when you become aware that you're controlling things, and when you reprogram your brain to stop controlling and allowing, how life flows so much easier. So I hope that message is helpful for you this week as you start to proceed throughout the week. So now we're going to draw 3 cards from the Priestess of Light. Which one is just popped out? What is it that we need? You want us to know. The card that just popped out is the Sacred Breath and Sound. That's too funny. Your sacred breath, it matters. I love how spirit works and how this all works together. Clairvoyance. And one more. Sometimes they pop out, sometimes it takes a little while. So, Sacred Breath and Sound, number 10. clairvoyance. Number 35, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. And the third is the Phoenix Rising Soul Radiance, number 53. So this week for you, what appears to me is it goes along with the exact message that was channeled about let go of control. Stay in your breath this week. There'll be a need or a desire, and a need and a desire is very much the same, to want to overthink things, and I just actually shared this message earlier with the Grief to Belief Stepping Stones. But when you're overthinking, you're creating what you're overthinking. So come back into your breath this week. There may be some stress that you might have to deal with this week. Focus on your breathing. And if it feels right for you, go to YouTube or another channel, Spotify, whatever it is. Go to Apple playlists, whatever you listen to, wherever you listen to your music, and put on some soft connecting music, so where you can calm your nervous system. And your clairvoyance, this is another card this week, is that really when you connect to your breath, you're going to be able to see and receive more messages, and you'll be guided by your clairvoyance. And your soul radiance, your Phoenix Rising this week. If you really step into your voice and the sound this week, you will have a transmuted experience. You'll be able to receive more awarenesses, and you'll be able to lead your life from your heart versus your head. Your head is there to protect you. And if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've got. So why not try something new? Why not get out of your head? One of my coach said, for me the other day was, do you want your limited brain to answer, or do you want the infinite wisdom to answer? So when you're in your heart, the infinite wisdom answers, not your head, because your head creates what you've already had. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week live for your weekly channeled inspiration and oracle guidance. And if you're interested, I have a Sacred Connections that a monthly subscription. And if you're interested, please join me at KathleenAl.com and click on the Sacred Connection. We meet once a week on Zoom, and there's all kinds of opportunities. We have special guests, there's healing, there's oracle card readings, there's intuitive coaching. So whatever happens to come up for that week, we jump in and enjoy it with spirit. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.